and it's a
Right.
lot that we took for granted. The
Right.
next question I'm going to ask you, how do you feel about your past action and the impact that it had on others?
Well, like I said, I mean, most of the people that I've been involved with in crime were in crime. So, but I sympathize with families, and I blame myself. I blame them too. You took that road. You hurt your family by being in that road. Yeah, I may be the gun that killed you. I may be the weapon, but you made horrible choices. Uh, and listen, the same thing could happen to me. It could still happen to me. But I tell my kids, and I tell them, if anybody ever hurt me, I broke the rules. Whatever it is, it is. Don't blame the guy who came. Blame me. I made these choices. I lived by the gun. If I die by the gun, that so be it. Don't blame anybody else. Blame me.
Okay.
So it is what it is.
Okay. And this is going to be my last and final question, Sammy. How do you hope to be remembered in the future?
You know, the name Sammy the Bull, they take that as, I'm a bull, I'm tough. I would like it to be that women say, I'll tell you why he's Sammy the Bull. Change that reputation a little bit. So I don't know. I'm kidding. So I don't know. I mean, it's a great question. And now I'm going to ask you a couple questions.
Okay.
I know it's your show. You're doing a great job. You really are. I follow you. I
Thank you.
watch on occasion, and anything I could do to help you, I'm here, bro. And I really think the world of you. And I hope people listen to this. And this guy's a man's man. Coming from me, it's a compliment. He's a man's man, and he's teaching and doing things right. I wish him all the success in the world. Press like, subscribe to him. And if you're my followers, which you're going to hear him, this is a good friend. And whenever you see him come on, and you can check him out. And he's got his own following now. He's almost like a pastor now. I mean, he really is helping kids. He's helping all kinds of different people, and he's a changed man. But from what I know, even when he was a tough guy, he was a good man. But when you're a tough guy, you're involved in situations that you have no control over. Like he was saying, when somebody breaks into your house, we're not a 911 guy. We're going to defend our families. And, me too. I don't know. I hope nobody breaks into my house with my family, because I don't know if I'm dialing 911 or you're going to meet I'm going to make an appointment with you with God, because this is the last house you're going to break into. So I don't know. But, I love the guy and the conversation, and it was my pleasure to come here and speak to you and stuff like that. I told the story in prison. Now I'm going to get in trouble. I came out of my cell. There was a bunch of black guys standing there. And in the other corner, there was a couple of Mexican guys, Hispanic guys, and a couple of white guys. I saw, oh, my God, here we go again. Prison, riot, whatever the fuck is going to happen. So I start walking towards the white guys. Black guy says, Sammy, where you going? I said, I'm just going to go stand over here. But you're supposed to stand with us, bro. You're Sicilian. Oh, I remember. We got black blood in us. We were, yeah. I get it, I says. But I saw it in movies. I saw it everywhere. I said, but I don't know if I buy it. But the truth is, every time I take a piss and I look down, maybe there's some truth to it. All the black guys started laughing like a bastard. It's a true story, because the guards came to me. They said, Sammy, we appreciate you stopped the fight. I said, I didn't stop nothing. I told a joke. I said, and nobody wanted to fight no more.
So you had them laughing. You got them to laugh, and you got them to change their state of mind, and they look at it. What are we fighting about? Period.
Right.
Because people don't understand right now and that's why I always try, like me, the older I get, the maturity. At one point in time, I used to take Prozac each and every day. And like I try to tell people, because, to control my anger management issue, to control some of my mental behavior. And like I was trying to tell people, if I had to take a bottle of Prozac a day to help me keep out of jail, I was going to do that. And it wasn't up until like a few years later that, you know, a few years ago, I stopped. I went cold turkey because once again, I know what I'm up against. I said,
Yeah.
I'm not going back. And I meant that. When I was in
Right.
prison, I lost my mom's and I couldn't go to the funeral. I couldn't pay my last respect to the woman that I love the most. Guess what? I was never going to let her teaching and upbringing continue to be in vain. So even when I got out, they gave me 45 to 90 days to survive before I could recommit a crime and go back based upon my reputation. July 28th will be 26 years that I've been out and I didn't go back. So even with that being said, how long did they give you?
They probably, when I got out, they probably thought this guy won't last a month in the street before he winds up doing something. In September, I'm out 6 years. The first time I came out, I was out 4.5 years. I recommitted. But when I recommitted, the truth of the story is that I lent them money. They bought ecstasy, and they made me the kingpin. And I went in. It really was bullshit. But I'm out now 6 years, and I'm like you, brother. I'm not going back to prison. I had enough. I'm done with that shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to be told nothing. I do my business. I make a few dollars. I'm happy with what I'm doing. Bro, I was broken. I'm not broken no more.
Wow.
I'm dealing with good people, solid people, legitimate people. You know, I got to even say the truth. I dealt with them FBI. They treated me good. Like I said, when I testified, all they told me is, Sammy, just tell the truth. And that's it. That's all we're asking you for. And until all this time from when I flipped in 91, they never stabbed me in the back. They never double-crossed me. They never lied to me. They just leave me alone. Some of them I'm still friends with. They call me up. How's things going? I'm watching your podcast. I love it. So, I mean, I feel good about where I went, what I did. Now, I'm not saying there's a lot of cops who are not good, but there's a lot of gangsters who ain't that good either. So
Right.
it's a little bit of bad apples in everything. But for a while, especially when I flipped, I hated it. I was broken. I'll be honest with you, I was broken at what I did because it's something I looked down on all my life. I was broken. But I realized that I actually did the right thing because I got a family, I got grandchildren, an ex-wife that's not doing too well. I still help her. I love people. I like people, and I'm good towards people. And, I love life. I love life too much to give it up for some bullshit or some money or some anything. You know, we only here for a while. Life is, as you get older, life is short. Now it's shorter yet. I mean, so you only got so many years. I'm not going to spend those years in prison. Not for nothing. There's nothing that's going to motivate me to go back.
Once I reach a certain level, it's like sometimes you think you want something, a power structure. And most of the time with power structure come with money. At one point in time, right now between the age of 23, 24, got the opportunity to be grossing 40,000 a day. And people don't understand when I told them during that period of time, I was not happy. And they like, wait a minute, if you're making that type of money, why was you happy? I'm 23, I'm 24. I'm constantly looking over my back. I'm constantly worrying about when the feds coming from tapping your phone, or when the SWAT team gonna kick in your door, or when your best friend gonna blow your head off, because you always got people that's trying to get what you got. And even like I always try to tell people, I never worry about the people that was in front of me. I worry about the people that was behind me. And only way they can be behind me because I trust them. That means it was a friend. It was a family member that was behind me to be able to blow my head off.
Yep.
So once again, like I say,
Yep.
I used to have nightmare, like getting up in the morning or running out of bed in my little Superman, punk panty drawers on, like I'm running for the police. And what I'm saying, I used to have that dream constantly. I'm saying since I've been free, I never had that dream no more. And like I say, it's nothing about being at peace, and I'm at peace.
Yeah,